What if the most shocking moment in human history did not arrive with explosions or headlines, but with silence? A silence so complete that fear had nothing left to cling to. No sirens, no alerts, no warnings. Just a quiet morning where people looked at one another and felt no threat, no suspicion, no need to defend themselves. Imagine waking up in a world where the word foreigner no longer carries weight, where skin color is not a signal, accents are not judged, and beliefs are not sharpened into weapons. A world where no child learns the word enemy before learning the word brother. For thousands of years, humanity learned how to divide faster than it learned how to understand. We drew lines on maps, built walls in our minds, and convinced ourselves that separation was necessary for survival. Somewhere along the way, we forgot that no one is born hating. Every human enters this world the same way, helpless, vulnerable, and in need of care. No one arrives with fear in their hands. Fear is taught, division is learned. And that raises a quiet but unsettling question. If the world became peaceful overnight, would we even know how to live in it? Welcome to this video. Today, we are not here to debate politics or rewrite history. We are here to imagine something far more challenging: a world without barriers. A world where human value is not measured by nationality, religion, or the flag someone stands beneath. As we begin, listen not with your opinions, but with the part of you that still remembers trust. Because perhaps the greatest barrier to peace has never been the world outside, but the walls we've quietly built within ourselves. In a world without barriers, the first thing to disappear would not be borders on maps, but borders in the mind. No checkpoints, no visas. No silent calculations about whether someone belongs or not. People move not as strangers, but as humans returning home. Cities would sound different. Languages would blend instead of collide. Accents would no longer trigger suspicion, only curiosity. When someone asks where you are from, it is not to judge you but to understand your story. For centuries, walls were built not because people were cruel, but because they were afraid. Afraid that difference meant danger. Afraid that opening the door meant losing control. But in this world, fear no longer makes decisions. Children grow up seeing diversity not as an exception, but as the natural state of humanity. They do not memorize flags, they remember faces. They do not learn categories, they learn emotions. Difference becomes familiar, not threatening. Travel is no longer an escape, but a connection. People realize that the sky above them is shared by millions of others. Struggles once thought unique are suddenly understood as collective, and empathy replaces distance. Competition softens, not because ambition disappears, but because success is no longer built on exclusion. People stop racing to stand above others and begin striving to rise together. Without barriers, conflict does not vanish, it transforms. Arguments become conversations, disagreements become bridges. Violence loses its excuse because it can no longer hide behind the word enemy. People begin to recognize themselves in faces they once ignored. A simple realization takes root: that could have been me under another sky. And once that thought exists, no wall can ever truly be rebuilt again. When the world starts seeing itself as one family, the word brother changes meaning. It no longer refers to blood, but to shared fragility. Everyone understands that life is balanced on the same thin edge. Suffering is no longer distant. A stranger's pain is not someone else's responsibility. A famine is not just a headline. A crisis is family in pain, and family does not look away. Compassion stops being calculated. People help not because they are told to, but because instinct demands it. Just as one hand moves automatically to protect the other, care becomes natural. Strength is redefined. It is no longer domination or control. Strength becomes the courage to listen, to protect without ownership, and to remain human without shame. Differences remain, but they no longer divide. Culture becomes a gift. Beliefs become dialogue. Disagreements exist, yet no one seeks to destroy someone they consider family. Justice transforms. Punishment gives way to restoration. Mistakes are treated as wounds to heal, not stains to erase. The goal becomes repair, not revenge. When everyone is seen as family, war does not end with treaties, it becomes irrelevant. War requires distance, and in this world, distance no longer survives. No leader can convince people to kill those who look like family. Propaganda collapses. Slogans lose power. Weapons remain, but the belief that makes them usable disappears. Budgets once spent on destruction are redirected toward education, healthcare, and understanding. Children play games of building, not conquering. The future is imagined without ruins. Conflict still exists, but its resolution changes. Dialogue replaces threats. Patience replaces ultimatums. No victory is worth irreversible loss. People stop defining themselves by who they are willing to fight. Pride is found not in conquest, but in restraint. Violence fades as fear loses control. Perhaps the hardest truth about peace is that it asks something of us. It asks us to let go of superiority, blame, and the comfort of division. Peace is not loud. It grows quietly in daily choices, in how we listen, how we respond, and how we treat those who disagree with us. The future does not arrive fully formed. It is shaped moment by ordinary people choosing empathy over fear, understanding over judgment. Thank you for staying until the end. If this journey gave you something to reflect on, share your thoughts in the comments. And if you'd like to continue exploring these ideas together, consider liking the video and subscribing. Your support helps this space and this conversation